It was dream big, dream 11 Team India that outplayed Scotland yesterday at Dubai International Stadium in the ongoing T20 Cricket World Cup in UAE. Their bowling was superb. Bumrah took 2 wickets. Ravindra Jadeja and Mohammad Shami took 3 wickets each. Ashwin's performance was below par, but India's batting was superb. KL Rahul picked up. He didn't play the cross-batted shots on the leg side. He took the bowlers on the seamers over the infielders in the power play, and in the power play we scored about 82 runs. It was a magnificent performance. Where was this game before? You have to hit over the infield in the power play. That is where your strength lies. That is where your opening batsman should come to the rescue of the team. We really played a substandard game against Pakistan and New Zealand. The fans are wondering whether BCCI administration or the coach had asked them to downplay their game against Pakistan or New Zealand. See, it is understandable if 1 or 2 players fail, 1 or 2 batsmen fail, they may get out. But not all the 11 players can play that subdued game against New Zealand and score just 110 in their allotted 20 overs. It is not a test match. It is not even 50 overs match. And I remember the Virendra Sehwag playing with Sachin Tendulkar while opening the innings. So they used to score substantially during the power play. They used to hit over the infield fieldsmen and score boundaries. Why can't you find the gap? Where was your brave batsmanship? You could find the gaps. You could play strokes over the infielders just as KL Rahul did against Scotland yesterday. Coming back to Rahul's game, KL Rahul played a superb innings yesterday against Scotland. But KL Rahul should play the game like this in T20 International or even 50 overs international. Test match is a different thing. You have your own time to build up your own score. Even to beat Brian Lara's 401, you can play 3 days. That's a different thing. Test match is a different thing. It can be drawn. But in T20 or 50 overs international, the game will be lost if you don't display your game. Unfortunately, I also notice before the newcomers step in and anchor their place in the Team India, they used to sport earrings and they used to sport tattoos on their hand. See, the complexion is different, but the complexion of your game is more important than your personality factor. Again, I don't know how the Indian batsman, without any shame, and put up a paltry score of 110, calling themselves as number 2 team in the world or number 1 team in the world in the test format or 50 overs in international format or T20 international format. Our batsmen having number 3, having scored so many tons of runs ahead of all other international trends. But tell me any international team, whether England, Australia, South Africa or any other team for that matter, play a World Cup game like this. Only India plays that game. Only India plays substandard game in 50 overs international or T20. It's a shame for BCCI cricket administration. It's a shame for the country. You are not playing for the nation. You should play for the nation. You should keep the cricket pride. But why are you there? To keep the pride of the nation. You are not playing there to promote the game of the opponent. At least you should show your valor and strength and see that you fight till the end. You can't be bundled out in just 20 overs for 110 runs. Or you can't lose to a mediocre team like Pakistan, who has not beaten us in the World Cup ever, and to allow them to beat us. Why? Is there a conflict? Is there a conflict of interest? Were you instructed by BCCI administration to play a substandard game? Or is it your game? And how can all 11 players fail? 1 or 2 batsmen can fail, I can understand. But all 11 players cannot fail. All are known to be hitting boundaries or sixes. And how can you say that you are not brave enough to play against New Zealand? When Namibia and Scotland can play New Zealand. See, yesterday I was wondering whether Namibia will beat New Zealand. They played so well. They contained New Zealand to 94 for 4, up to 13 overs. Only in the last couple of overs, New Zealand scored about 35 or 36 runs. And Namibia lost just by 50. Namibia could have beaten New Zealand. And why can't India? What is happening to the team? What is happening to the strength of batsmanship? Remember, see how Virendra Sehwag used to hammer the pace bowlers over the infield during the power play in the 50 overs game or T20 game. You are playing IPL 20. You have brought teams from all over the world to improve domestic cricket. But where is your game? Where is the Team India game? None of us are having the dreams that you will qualify for semi-final and you will lift the cup in this tournament. It depends on Afghanistan beating New Zealand. It has come down to that level. It's a shame to expect Afghanistan to beat New Zealand to enable us qualify for this T20 final. Again, it comes down to captaincy. I don't know, Virat Kohli will retain the captaincy. It is up to BCCI administration. If they have downplayed the game, Kohli may continue. Or if there is a conflict of interest within the team, then we have to decide who will be the skipper of the team in the coming matches. We have to wait and see. Good luck to Team India.